Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Hamilton, country boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee, coming back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part 2 of quick review of 21 basic wealth building principles. This is specifically, ladies and gentlemen, for people who might be watching our YouTube videos for the very first time. We have many people joining our Sunday night call for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen, one that we have been running for almost 10 years now. So this is a quick overview to sort of bring you up to speed right now if you have not been with us over the past 10 years, okay? So if you have not already done so, please join us each Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the information will be on this video at its conclusion. So this is part 2, quick review of 21 basic wealth principles. You will remember that we've gone through 1 through 12 thus far. We're going to pick up with 13. Number 13, $10,000 minimum emergency fund needed. $10,000 minimum emergency fund needed. In fact, before I elaborate on that one, I'm just going to quickly hit 1 through 12 again so that we can embed those in your memory. Number 1, no gambling. Number 2, no car note. Number 3, no waste. Number 4, vote. Number 5, buy quality and take impeccable care of it. Number 6, minimum credit card spending. Number 7, no borrowing from your 401k. Number 8, no eating out while in desperation or tight stage. Number 9, children make financial requests or suggestions. They do not make financial decisions. Number 10, a reverse mortgage should only be used for a grave emergency of an elder. Example, assisted living facility or medical bills. They should not be made for sundry kinds of uses. Number 11, never spend anticipated money. Number 12, $1,000 minimum emergency fund, absolutely, positively mandatory. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that brings us back now to number 13, which is $10,000 minimum emergency fund needed. As I said about number 12, that $1,000 was minimum, no questions asked, no excuses, gotta have it, stop everything, make sure you get it. Number 13 is the $10,000 minimum emergency fund that is really needed. Now, if you don't have $10,000 currently in your emergency fund, and most Americans do not, then you want to work your way to that, all right? The $1,000, gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it, no question. $10,000, may not have it, I'm gonna methodically work my way to that. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8, 9, and 10. As a minimum, I need $10,000 in my emergency fund, okay? Number 14, red envelope savings and investment plan for everyone. Now, I have initiated on one of my previous videos my red envelope savings and investment plan, and I will quickly review it with you here. Ladies and gentlemen, gasoline is significantly lower in cost than it was just a couple of years ago. Industry and corporations like the airline industry are capturing that savings, ladies and gentlemen. They are reinvesting that savings, or it's going straight to the bottom line as profit and being distributed to its shareholders in the form of dividends. But primarily, the airline industry, for example, is reinvesting that in their American Airlines Corporation, their Delta Airlines Corporation, their Southwest Airlines. They are reinvesting that, ladies and gentlemen, to make even greater profits down the line. But the average American, ladies and gentlemen, we don't even know where that $2 per gallon savings has gone. This is a windfall saving. So therefore, from a wealth builder standpoint, I'm saying to you, we need to, like the airlines industry, we need to capture that savings so we can save and invest it and multiply it for a better future. So my red envelope savings program is very simple. Every time you go to the gas station, put gas in your automobile, 10 gallons of gasoline in your tank. Ladies and gentlemen, since gasoline costs now $2 per gallon less than it did just a couple of years ago or so, we take that $2 per gallon savings, 10 gallons times $2 is $20, and we put that in a red envelope that we have in our automobile. And every time we put gasoline in our automobile, we capture that $2 per gallon savings. Therefore, at the end of the month, the average individual will have somewhere between $250 and $500 in his or her red envelope. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the same $2 per gallon more that you were paying to Shell and ExxonMobil and all of those folks 2 years ago. So see, you can't tell me you don't have it. Because when gasoline was $2 per gallon more than it is now, you had it then. If you can pay it to the man, dadgummit, my principal said, please pay it to yourself now that gasoline is $2 per gallon less than what it was 2+ years ago. Pay it, love yourself as much as you are committed to paying the man. Capture that savings. And we can turn that savings into tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars for you downstream. That is my red envelope savings and investment plan. And I have a whole YouTube video just on that, so you can watch it then. But this is just a quick review of 21 basic wealth principles. Number 15, mortgage term reduction plan. I also have 2 complete videos on this. How to reduce the term of your mortgage from 30 years down to 15 years. A very, very simple procedure. Okay, that's number 15. Mortgage term reduction plan. There's nobody out there that has a mortgage that should be satisfied with paying that mortgage for 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, your amortization table will tell you how much money you are paying over 30 years. A $250,000 mortgage, ladies and gentlemen, can easily cost you $500,000 after 30 years. My plan says you need to capture much of that $250,000 that's going down the black hole of interest and you're paying to the man. You need to capture much of that $250,000 and save it for yourself so you can invest it and multiply it and be on your way to one of these 10 million millionaires in the United States. That's number 15. Number 16, value shopping, ladies and gentlemen. Value shopping. Every time you go shopping, value shopping. Value every dollar. Value how you spend. Maximize the benefit of every dollar. And I'm going to give you a few examples. Do I really need that? Do I really, really need that, or do I just want that? If I'm living paycheck to paycheck, I can't afford to be spending money for a lot of different wants, okay? I could not believe it, ladies and gentlemen, looking at a TV program just recently, and they did the cost on a Disney World for a family, okay, for about 4 days. $8,000. $8,000 to go to Disney World for 4 days. Ladies and gentlemen, many of these folk living paycheck to paycheck. No, 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 no. Use that money to multiply it and own your own business. Become a successful business owner. Do you really need that? Every time you shop, value shopping. Is it high quality? Is it good quality? Is it going to last? Or is it like these cheap mattresses that you've got to replace every 3, 4, 5 years? And that's why there's a mattress store on every corner. Coupons. Are you using coupons when you shop? Ladies and gentlemen, so many middle-income folk decide that, oh, I am above shopping with coupons. I don't need to do that anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no such thing as being above saving money. Somebody ought to say something up in here. My wife and I still make the maximum use of coupons. You better believe it, baby. I'm trying to minimize the dollar that I'm paying for a quality product any and every way I can. If you want to give me a senior discount, yes, sir, buddy, I'm taking advantage of every senior discount. Some people don't even want to divulge their age in order to get a senior discount. Oh, no, I'm not that old. Well, I let you know I am, baby. I am up in here. I qualify for senior discounts, and I want every senior discount that you avail come my way. Yes, sir, baby. Comparison shopping. Out of season shopping. Non-current model shopping. Let me go back to out of season shopping. That's what we do. That's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the spring period, we're buying lawn furniture. Okay? We're buying lawn furniture when fall comes around. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. We're buying summer clothes when winter comes around. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. If we truly have a need, okay, for Christmas items, we don't shop for our Christmas items in November and prior to December the 5th. No, 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 no. We shop for our Christmas items anytime after January the 10th. Okay, and I show you that, particularly on my Sunday night call. I take you through all of that in finite detail. But we do all of our shopping either off-season or non-current models. Would you believe, quickly, would you believe that they got nerve to have models for mattresses? That's right. That's right. A few years ago, my wife and I went looking for a mattress and found a beautiful, well-made mattress. And the man said, oh, well, if you like that and you're interested in saving money, like I understand that you just indicated you were, Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton, I can take you in the back. We've got last year's model. It's this same mattress, but it's not covered in this exact same material. It's last year's material. I said, what? Do you mean to tell me that they've got the nerve to have last year's model with a different material? Anybody that comes to my house, raise up my sheets and looks under my mattress to find out what material my mattress, oh, that's, I'm putting them out. Okay, I could care less about if it's last year's material or this year's material. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a quality mattress. One that's going to last me the next 20, 25 years. None of this 3, 4, 5 years mess. Okay? Current model. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we love buying non-current models. Quickly as I move on, when it comes to appliances, major appliances, I love to go to Home Depot, to Sears, to Lowe's, and go to the scratch and dent area. up in here. Ladies and gentlemen, my refrigerator, you only see one side of it, and that's the front. My refrigerator is encased on the left side, on the right side, and of course on the back. Okay, and one of the things that I get the greatest joy out of is recommending to the people who follow my advice and counsel. When you go buy a refrigerator, ladies and gentlemen, a washer and dryer, a dishwasher, ladies and gentlemen, you go to the scratch and dent department. And if your appliance is hidden on the right or on the left, you find one with a big dent on the side of it where it's hidden anyway. Okay. It's going to be maximum half price. It might even be 70% off. Because they can't sell it with that big dent. Well, your dent is up against the wall. Nobody will ever see your dent. That's the unit if it's high quality, that's the unit you want to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, I love scratch and dent. My wife and I, when we go to an appliance store, when we go to a furniture store, we make a beeline to scratch and dent. We've got a $10,000 table in our house, ladies and gentlemen, that we found in the scratch and dent department for $1,100. Had this huge scratch in the top of it. And then there was a little handwritten sign in paper on the top of it that said, "I'm a furniture finisher. About 10 minutes from here, if you purchase this, I can eliminate this scratch for less than $350. Oh, I heard my wife hollering from the scratch and dent department. She said, "Oh," I heard her screaming. I went running to the scratch and dent department. I thought she had fallen. I thought something had hit her in the head. When I got there, she showed me this $10,000 table for $1,100 with the note on it. We bought that bad boy right there on the spot. Love us some scratch and dent. Number 17. Married couples acting and spending as one. Ladies and gentlemen, married couples should be acting and spending as one. This is one of my 21 basic wealth building principles. Married couples who are acting and spending separately, ladies and gentlemen, you will not build wealth in your home that way. The license plate on my wife's automobile comes from a biblical principle, and her license plate reads, "Two shall be one." We recognize that when we became married, spiritually, we became as one, according to the Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, and according to your finances and according to our finances, we now treat our finances as one. We talk about every dollar that we spend. She doesn't run away and spend $200, $500, $1,000 without me knowing about it, without conferring with me first. I don't run around and spend $200, $300, $500, $1,000 without conferring with her first. We talk about it, we discuss it, we agree upon it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you build wealth in a family husband and wife relationship. You don't show up in the driveway with a $50,000 automobile and say, "Surprise!" You don't show up or have a moving van move up to the front door with a brand new bedroom suit, a brand new living room suit, or a brand new dining room suit and say to your husband, "Surprise!" It is not the correct financial thing to do if you really want to be about building wealth, to go out and spend $2,000 on a designer outfit and hide it in the closet and say to your husband, oh, that old thing, I've had that for a year. You saw that way back when. Surprise! No, ladies and gentlemen, that will not build wealth in your family. Number 18, 10, 10, 80. 10, 10, 80. If you've seen any of my other videos, I talk about it all the time. 10% of the income off the top, we tithe. The second 10% we save that should be ours forever, according to the book The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clayson. I love that book. 10% of everything you earn should be yours forever. Save it, invest it, and multiply it. And I'll show you how to become one of those 10 million millionaires in America. And you live off of the remaining 80%. Number 19, pay all bills and taxes on time. Wealth builders pay all of their obligations on time, ladies and gentlemen, on time. All bills, all taxes are paid on time. I mentioned to you on a previous video, one of my recommended businesses for you to take a look at is something called Delinquent Tax Properties. Cities and counties are selling properties every day in America for people who did not pay their taxes, who refused to pay their taxes. So the city and the county says, if you refuse to pay your taxes, we've got to collect taxes because we've got to pay for roads being built. We've got to pay for garbage pickup. We've got to pay for all kinds of city services. So we must have the property taxes. And for those people who refuse to pay their property taxes, the city and the county says, if you continue and persist in refusing, we will sell your property at a delinquent tax property auction. I've been to many of those around the country. Don't see very many African Americans at those around the country from a business perspective. I see a lot of African Americans losing their property from around the country by not paying property taxes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a business that I recommend that you might want to take a look at. You can therefore purchase many properties for pennies on the dollar from people who refuse to pay their taxes. Number 20, healthy body, mind, and spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick review of our 21 basic wealth principles. If you don't have a healthy body, then all other wealth is abstract. It is unnecessary, okay? You might as well forget it, all right? Make sure you walk a little bit every day, for example. Walk. One of the best exercises there is just get out and walk for 2 or 3 miles every day. It's refreshing. Work on your health. Work on your dietary health, okay? Eat properly. Eat fruits and vegetables, all right? Work on your health, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter whether you become a millionaire or not, if you're going to die tomorrow. No, 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 no. Work on this God-given vessel that your soul rests in. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, healthy relationship with God. And number 21, finally, express love, laughter, and thankfulness to God every day. Express love, laughter, and thankfulness to God every day. Oh, the Lord has indeed blessed this poor boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee. I have a relationship with my wife that's second to none. She and I let each other know that we love you. I love you, honey. She says, I love you, honey, every day, multiple times a day. We express our love every day. So much so that when our anniversary comes up, my wife said to me on our last anniversary, just a few days ago, honey, don't even worry about bringing anything up in here, because I love the way you celebrate our anniversary every day. That's the words of Mrs. H. And that's how we let each other know that we love each other. Lord brought you to me, and I'm thankful to God that he brought me to you, and he brought you to me. And I want to let you know, honey, I love you. And thank God every day. And the best way to thank God is to pass those blessings on and to be a blessing to somebody else. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I stand in front of this camera lens right now. The Lord has blessed this poor boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee. And this is just one of my little ways of hopefully being a blessing to somebody else. And I do indeed hope that this was a blessing to you. I look forward to seeing you every Sunday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All the specifics are at the end of this video. Tell your friends about us. Join us every Sunday night. God bless you. We love each and every one of you. Hope that this has been a blessing to you and your life. This is Bill Hamilton, country boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee. Take it to the bridge, son. Take it to the bridge. Ha, 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 ha.